Hey, it's Simon here and I'm out in Grummentz, Switzerland, and the board that I've been riding the most during that time is the Salomon Taka Split. My Taka Split is in a 161 and I wanted to dive into it just to tell you a little bit about the board, how it rides and my opinions on this board. Okay, so let's get into the board design. The Salomon Taka is a tapered directional design. What that means is that the tail of the snowboard is narrower than the nose. The wider nose allows it to float better in powder, and the narrower tail just sinks that tail in deeper snow, which again helps it float. This actual split board originates from a solid Salomon board, one of their powder board range, so it is absolutely fantastic in deeper snow. Some of the other reasons why it's great in deeper snow: the nose has a rocker, which again just lifts that nose out of the snow when it gets deep. One of the big surprises for me is just how well this snowboard performs on harder packed snow and riding around the resort on piste. Okay, but underneath your feet you've got a strong camber, which is really reassuring. It's proper grippy and it allows you to lock in a turn. This board has been really fun to actually ride around the resort, and I've been doing it rather than using my solid board, which, you know, that goes to say a lot about the quality of this split board. The base on the Salomon Taka Split is a sintered base. Sintered bases run faster than extruded bases, and it's true with this board. What you will have to remember is a sintered base does require a lot of care and attention, so you will need to make sure that the board is being waxed regularly. In walk mode, the Taka Split has been really easy to use. This is the first split board that I have owned and I have not had any issues with it in walk mode. For a 161, it's light enough that on the walk up it's not feeling like you're lifting heavy weight uphill, but then when you click it together to ride downhill, you are getting some really nice performance. However, it hasn't all been rosy with my Taka Split. I've had an issue with this pin here, which the clip attaches to. Now, I've mentioned it in a couple of my Grummentz videos, and I've been into the shops here and I've been in contact with Salomon regarding a warranty. Now, I wouldn't base your decision off buying the split board off this problem that I'm having. I would explain it to you, but the board does ride really well. It's just obviously a fault with this particular model. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen on your board. The problem that I've got is this pin here isn't tight enough into the board, which means when you're riding it on harder packed snow, the two separate skis separate and you kind of get some vibration running through the board. It's easily fixed by just clipping that clip back down again, but it has been really frustrating to use this split board with that problem. So I'll let you guys know how I get on with that warranty request, and hopefully the board gets replaced with one that doesn't have that issue. Some final things to be aware of with the Salomon Taka Split: the hooks that they use are plumb hooks. It is easy to attach the board together, and it does come nice and tight, so it does feel like one solid board. I'm currently riding my Taka Split with the Union Expedition bindings. If you'd like to learn more about the Union Expedition bindings, let me know down in the comments and I'll see if I can do a review video on those. I know I've done a video on how to set those up. But finally, and one of the reasons that drew me to actually purchasing the Salomon Taka Split in the first place, is that they're exceptionally good value when you consider the fact that Salomon split boards come with their own custom cut Pacoma skins. So if you look at some other brands on the market, you might end up paying $800 for the board and then spending an extra $200 on a set of skins. The Taka Split retails at $760 in the UK, and that is inclusive of the skins. Similarly, the Salomon Speedway is £800 retail in the UK, and it comes with its own custom skins included. So that's kind of a £200 saving and a definite positive for buying a Salomon split board. Anyway, I hope that you found that video useful. If you did, make sure you hit the thumb, and I'll be back with another video next week. Thank you very much for watching.